same guts.
Guts, yeah. Even if it's a different shell or different train, it just needs the same guts.
It needs the same guts.
I have the rounded, older engine times 3. I have a Santa Fe, Pennsylvania, and
I have.
what else did I have? Like an Amtrak.
So for me, I have a lot of more of like CN and I have actually a very rare one. It was hand painted, one of a kind. It was a Quebec Southern Heritage that was scrapped in 1988. But you know what my friend got? He got it signed by the engineer of that train, who died in 2018. So technically, I have an engine that's basically.
So you really own one of these big life-size engines?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
You just have to hit some cars.
Oh, I hooked up a whole, but it can pull up to 112.
Oh,
So.
that one engine?
Oh!
Whoa!
Whoa, it's pushing it.
Oh, no.
It's derailing the whole thing. Oh no. There's no track coming up. We 911, what's your emergency? We just had a small train derailment, that's all.
Okay.
That's more than a train derailment. I would say that's more of a
I
disaster.
forgot to throw the switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Luckily, oh, there she goes. She
It's
just
right
derailed.
here. Right here.
Yeah, it's this one right here. The front of the axle's there.
And
And this one, I can tell you, it's this one, and that one.
yeah. And
Plus that
this
one, and that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
These are heavy.
luckily the
These
tank car didn't derail because
These are
that.
heavy.
Oh, I have those. I have those kind. By the way, you know this kind of
Those
car.
are heavy.
These
Yeah,
ones.
the I-beams.
I actually have 6 of those.
6?
HO, and they're with
HO.
metal pipes, and they weigh over a pound.
Over a
each.
pound?
Yeah, over a pound
You
each.
can put them on a scale.
Yep, that's what I did. I put them over a scale to make sure the weight and also to distribute the weight.
Huh.
Yeah, probably. Luckily, here's the good side. The tank cars didn't derail because that would have been a horrible spill.
Yeah.
You know. Did you see the YouTube video of? Here, I'll show it to you.
Could you?
What kind of locomotive is this?
That is an ST80 MAC. This one's a 70.
Oh, I see the 3 fans on that one. That's why. Because I have the New York Central HO scale version of this, and it's 1066. That's how I remember it. But I love those rainbow cars. That's awesome.
Yeah, they are sharp.
I saw one in HO, but it was like $40. I was like, I'm not spending $40 for one car.
Yeah, these days just about anything's $40.
Yeah. Well, the thing was that the car was out of the box. That's what the thing was. He said it would go up to $60 if it was in the box.
Mm.
I should have bought it, but it was stupid of me that I didn't.
Well, part of you says I should have bought it, and the other part says I haven't won the Powerball yet.
Yeah. And I have very good Canadian National engines. So, I see these two. Where did you get these two at?
Well, 2 different places. One of them I've had for a few years, and I don't remember where I got it. And the other one I picked up at the. Why is this?
I think is one faster than the other because I have had that happen. It's always the switches. It's the switches that the train goes on. I have the exact same one. I have the exact same end scale.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
The other one, the one I got more recently, I picked up at a train show in Swapmead in Batavia.
Oh, I went to the
ago.
Batavia train show.
Yeah, somebody was selling off a collection for a friend, and it was part of that.
I heard.
Yeah.
I think he
so-
passed, right?
Yeah, it was. They had a lot of stuff there.
I really wish if I had one of those. My friend says he might have one, but the problem is he can't find it.
Yeah.
That's the downside. And these are Intermountain, right?
I have.
Because these look like Intermountain.
They
don't look like-
about this. They might be.
Because
So-
Intermountain's the only one that makes those N scale rainbow cars.
Let's see if they're.
I can tell.
Okay, this is the one I got more recently because I don't have my colors painted in the bottom yet for identification. I was looking underneath here for any moldings that might identify the manufacturer, but
I can usually tell by the trucks.
which may or may not be original.
That might be Intermountain. I'm sure, because the thing is, what I learned is Bachmann, when they
Yeah.
do theirs is like this. It has like that overhanging piece, and that is like a flathead.
Yeah.
So it
well,
might
this also has a nice open
those hatches are round.
etched roof walk.
Yeah, so in that case, that would be Intermountain. I know that for a fact because I have Intermountain cars, and this car I have an HO, and it is the exact same paint scheme, same topping, same design. So, in my opinion, when I looked at Intermountain, those cars, I believe, are Intermountain.
So, for instance, I have two of this car, but I'm sure they're from different manufacturers because this one has the etched roof walk and this one's got a solid plastic roof walk.
I was gonna say that's not Intermountain. This is because that's the etched one. That's what Intermountain usually does.
And actually, this has different hatches too.
I noticed that. And you see the Z pattern on it?
Yeah.
That's what Intermountain does. That's what they're known for. So this is probably Walthers, maybe? Because I know Walthers makes HO and N.
Yeah.
These two are probably Walthers.
Most of them, a lot of these. Oh, you know, the older one that I have might have come from an estate sale. One of our club members died probably 8 years ago.
I heard. My friend said he was
Austin Flyham. He had.
Yeah, I know who that is. I know who
huge
that is.
estate sale, and I got 3 or 4 boxes of freight car, mostly freight cars for like $30 a box.
I was gonna say, since he knew me very well in the Canadian National, he gave me like a whole box of HO scale cylindrical hoppers.
Yeah. So you knew Austin? Yeah. Talk to Jeff over there with the beard. He can tell you Austin's story.
Hello. Do you know Austin? Do you know someone named Austin?
We did.
I knew him very well. In fact, when I last saw him before he passed, he gave me a whole box of HO scale CN and box cars. And he actually signed one of them for me.
Oh wow.
And I was like, I'm gonna keep this in its box. It's a valuable one. So I still have it. So every time I looked at the box car, I always remember him that way. And my friend is the one who introduced me to him, which I appreciate.
Austin was an interesting guy to say the least. But yeah, he was with this group for a very long time.
Some of his modules are over at the Lehigh Valley Historical Society over in Shortsville.
I know about that.
I'm a member of them.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
I have a friend who's a member, but he's like,
Yeah, the Amtrak lab they have set up, that's all Austin stuff.
really?
Yeah, John's got a couple more. That's what he said. He had a couple in there. I don't think they're all his, are they?
They're mostly his.
Yeah, mostly, yeah. I don't know. I thought John told me a couple were his.
John would know better. I mean, I've been there once since they went in.
Yeah. They told him they I can't run anything on it because it's all DC.
Oh, all DC?
Yeah.
I have both DC and DCC because let's say I buy an engine and the guy doesn't tell me the kind. I run it on one track, it doesn't work, try it on the other. That's why I always have...
I'm pretty much 90% DCC. Almost all my Lehigh Valley. I only got one Lehigh Valley engine that's not.
I like the Lehigh Valley, but the downside is I don't like Pennsylvania because they're the ones who brought the Lehigh Valley down. And that's what makes me very
Well, they
upset.
were a controlling interest in the valley, but after the PC went bankrupt, of course, that ripped down the valley and several other with them. The valley came back on their own. Actually, was doing not great, but they were actually holding their own in the last couple 3 years before Conrail was formed.
But another reason why I don't...
Conrail just destroyed the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm happy for. Conrail saved the day. But the thing is, New York Central was such a great railroad. I always loved the history of it.
Yep.
But when I heard Pennsylvania bought it and like made Penn Central, and after that went bankrupt, it broke my heart because I love it.
They actually literally did a mutual merge.
Yeah, they
Because
merged.
the president of New York Central, he still maintained his office along with Sanders of Pennsylvania, which
Yes.
is part of the problem. You have two railroads merged, but you still have two completely different operating groups and managers. So, yeah, to say the least.
And that's why, you know what I did with all my Pennsylvania stuff? Sold it. And one of the cars that was made out of paper that my friend made, and he said, you know, I made this for you, let's burn it. And I'm like, sure. We just took it outside and let it on fire.
I had a great uncle that worked for the Pennsylvania Railroad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a freight engineer, freight yard engineer.
Yeah, I keep the freight cars because I can always repaint the freight cars, but like the passenger coaches, I really don't. I just sold those because I had no idea what to do with them.
My dad was a bridge and building welder for the New York Central, and I was an engineer on CSX up here between Buffalo and Albany.
I have a friend who works on the CSX rail line.
Friends of mine, actually right down there in Sturgeville.
Oh, really?
One was ex-Lehigh Valley. His dad and granddad were Ball Lehigh Valley, and their son is currently working for CSX up in Rochester. He's like fifth, maybe sixth generation railroad.
This is Southern Pacific, right? Because like
It is the Milwaukee.
that is. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is confusing because they have the same colors.
Well,
Similar.
not quite.
Yeah.
This is more of a maroon rather than the vermilion that Southern Pacific had. All right, there we go.
Oh, what train is that?
That's the Northern Pacific.
Oh,
With hello Bachman.
I see you have Kato boxes. I love Kato. They're great. I always want to go to Japan and find the Kato where they make it.
My neighbors went there last year.
Really?
Yeah, they came back with a couple of expansion cars for my 485 here.
Oh my God, you're
Picked these up in a shop in Hiroshima, I think.
You're lucky. I have N scale, but mine are Canadian trains. So I have Canadian National, Canadian Pacific, and I'll Via Rail. I'm gonna be going to the Pennsylvania Horseshoe Curve next year for the 250th anniversary. I'm gonna hunt the big boy up.
Yeah, it's their contact. It's horrible.
I'm gonna be chasing the big boy next year through the East Coast. Hopefully I might get a good film of it.
Oh, why did you move these to the side?
Oh,
There's
just
no engine.
we finally fixed the main line last night.
Oh, can you put an engine on the hoppers and pull it? I wanna see.
Actually, this is a dead track.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I put them out there for show.
This
I
is
don't
my
like to
favorite.
run the longer cars on the tight corners on this layout. When
That's true.
when we do, you know, those end loops have really tight curves.
Oh, look.
Actually,
SCCP.
this engine itself is kind of scary going around those tight curves.
I saw it because I saw
Yeah.
it derail there and I saw it derail there.
Yeah. And
Oh, I see. So it goes. Does it go through the tunnel and then around and goes? To,
yeah,
Wait, you can actually?
yeah. Yeah, there's an opening.
On the other side too.
Oh, cool.
Here it is. It's coming.
Oh, I can see it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is. Now see like.
Very good view. I'll give you that. No, but seriously, if you were gonna sell one of those cars, I'd definitely buy it.
I tend not to sell stuff. No, when we do a full rectangular layout, we've got 4 of the 3-foot corners based on the 3-foot squares like that one, and at larger shows, in larger rooms, we do a rectangular layout. When we do that, then I run the longer equipment.
So what train show is this? What do they call it?
This is just the Brighton Library. We for this is at least our 4th year. We've done every day from Christmas to New Year's.
Oh.
So it happened on our last day. Grab our flyer there.
Where?
On the end of
Oh,
the table.
yes. I'll grab that.
Folder explains the T-track modulus.
Because I'm thinking I might sign up.
Yeah.
I might join.
If and the business card has our website on it.
Okay. Yep. I'm keeping that.
Yeah. Okay. I think you got a couple of those.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I'll grab 2 because my dad's interested too.
Okay.
I also have a friend
Yes.
who might.
Yeah. Spread the word.
Because, you know, I have a friend who, he has a layout like this. Just put like maybe 16 more tables outward.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how big it
Yeah.
is. It's HONNO. So he mixed like all 3 scales. And it looks ridiculous with the end scale.
So does he have the larger scale in the forefront and the smaller one in the back for forced perspective?
Yeah. But still, I
Yeah.
can tell the difference and it looks stupid.
Yeah. Well,
Sue Line, I know Sue.
It depends on how how carefully you do it. I've seen pictures of an N scale layout with like an O scale, Z in the background up in a mountain, and that really does work for forced perspective.
Yes, so-
as long as you've got enough space between your foreground and your background.
That's where the problem comes in.
Yeah.
He didn't do it that way, and
most of us don't have enough room to have enough space.
the way he did it is that when you walk on the other side of the table, you can see the O scale, and then it goes down to N, and it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
But when you go on the other side, it's N going up to O.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe might want to redo that one, buddy. So, this is what? That's Conrail.
That's just an SW 1500 maybe. That's an old switcher.
I was
from the
gonna say.
40s or 50s.
I saw a CSX one of that, and it was rare.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in a magazine.
They last forever.
I go train
You know,
watching all the time. I've seen a switcher
sometimes-
like that constantly.
Sometimes they,
I've seen,
they'll change out the
I've
prime
seen those
mover.
Conrails.
But there are 60, 70-year-old engines still in use. Beyond tourist trains. And a lot of them.
What happened to the 3
rebuilt in
Conrails?
trains.
You know, one of your Conrails is that 2 of them are off the track.
They're totally off the track because,
Oh, that's gonna shut down the main power line.
yeah,
They're gonna start moving.
yeah,
Oh yeah, you can't ride on
Yeah.
trains.
Yeah, I
yeah.
forgot. There is a way you can, but it's very difficult too. That's how I have a friend who.
If you've got matched engines, that's fine. Or digital command control,
That's what my friend.
which is
DCC.
expensive.
Very expensive. I was gonna say I have DCC, I got an engine.
Yeah.
I got $95 off that engine. I was happy.
Yeah. It's not as expensive as it used to be, but it's still,
Yeah, I
still
know.
can cost you a little money.
Now, here's something interesting about the Pac-Man logo CP rail hopper.
Yeah.
Is that they're mostly found in Canada, like up north.
Usually you find those in solid trains that got it.
But here's what's the funny thing. Just a few weeks back,
Yeah.
I was at my automotive shop because I go to school at an automotive shop, then I go to my actual school. We were right by the railroad tracks. 3 of the CP rail Pac-Man and 2 of the Canada were passing by, and at the very end, something caught my eye. They said they scrapped the CN Rainbow
Yeah. There's at least one still alive.
live. I caught it on camera.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, I just definitely want to see it.
The problem is that now it's all the way out in, like
Yeah.
Alberta right now.
So,
You can track
where
it.
do you go to school?
So I go to Mendon High School.
Mm-hmm.
So in the morning I go to Bosse's, and that's where the train tracks were. But it was so surprising that I got
Where's
to
the
see it.
Bosse's located?
It's Fairport, like right
Oh,
by
Fair
Fairport
Grove?
Junction.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fairport. So it's
Yeah.
like, if you know where Fairport Junction is.
Yeah, because I knew there was
You
2
just go
Bosse's, and but I know where the one on Baird Road is.
It's on O'Connor. Mine's on O'Connor.
Yeah.
So there's 2. So there's like the one that you're mentioning, and then there's the other one just across the street.
Oh, okay. So yeah, but that's right near the main line.
It is, yep.
Yeah.
And what was interesting was that when I saw the rainbow car, behind it was the original CN striped diesel
Wow.
pushing it. And that's what surprised me, because I haven't seen that thing in years.
What was on the head of the train?
The
Was it
head of the
CN?
train was actually the CN 100, which was very interesting.
Also a Canadian national?
Also Canadian National. But in the middle, which what confused me, was Canadian Pacific. I'm like, Canadian Pacific, do you need to be in the middle? Don't you want to lead?
Distributed power, but
But it was a Gevo,
Obviously,
and those are
obviously the engines are, electronically compatible.
Yes, and that's what I'm looking at, is that the Canadian
Yeah.
Pacific was a
I'm
Gevo.
kind of surprised that they're running, right through the water level route in New York State, though.
So what's interesting is that train was actually going by Fairport for one reason. They were doing a crew change. There was a report saying that the crew may have gotten sick on board, so they had to stop as quickly as they could, either in Buffalo or Rochester. I think they stopped in Buffalo, but the only way they could get back was by through Fairport, because the other line was already closed.
Yeah.
But I have it on film. I have the whole train on film. But
Where would that train have normally been routed?
So it would go on southern Ontario. So it would go, I think it's like 65 miles up north.
This train keeps stopping at this.
Yes, there's,
Yeah,
Connection.
that's probably. It just hesitates and then moves on, right?
yes, that's how
Yeah.
mine is. Mine always
Yeah.
does that. But what's the
It's
interesting
probably because
thing
that's a power roading switch.
is that I actually saw one of the engines was vandalized on the Canadian train. But what triggered me the most was that the vandalization was new, because I've seen that same locomotive go by twice. I've been tracking it. And when I saw it again, I'm like, who vandalized it? Who
Yeah.
painted on it? And who got it all messed up? I'm like, those trains
Graffiti
are
or
really-
broken windows or what?
Yeah, there was broken windows, the guard railing was broken. I was like, who vandalized the train? And then I saw spray paint all over the side of it. I'm like, don't do that. That's expensive repair.
Not just art graffiti, but random spray
Spray
paint.
paint, yeah. I was like, who would do that?
You know,
That's just like mean. And those trains are like around $3 million to $4 million just to make.
the engines, if they're brand new ones, probably.
Yeah. No, I looked it up myself, and I do know because my friend, his dad, who worked on the rail line, when he got his engine,
Yeah.
they said, "Careful, this is a very expensive cost of machinery. You're
Yeah.
going up to $5 million for this one."
Yeah.
So,
So what are you studying for the
automotive. So right now we've been doing transmission on cars. We've been doing oil change. We've been doing
Yeah.
repair. What I'm going to move on, we're going to move on to Monday, we already did welding and cutting. Now we're gonna actually fuse metal together.
Uh-huh.
And I hope that when I actually get to do that, because you can actually, because my dad has it at home, I'm thinking of when I build my model railroad,
Yeah.
I'll actually, like, you know how there's always gaps on the track
Yeah.
when you put them together? I'm going to weld that up.
Yeah.
So that way the train doesn't derail or, like, crash. Because I've had that happen way too many times and I'm sick of it. So these are just open top hopper cars.
Yeah. Now those Shawmut line hoppers, I used to see those downtown off of Lake Avenue, waiting to be unloaded at BB Station. Back
I know
in
where
the
that is.
70s and 80s.
I know where that is. I know
The
where
track has been torn up
Oh.
now, but the shell of the dumper is still
there. I was gonna say, but you know where I go to train watching as well? This is actually a very good place. There's a lot of CN Canadian trains. I would go downtown. There's
Oh, the yards of Goodman Street?
yep, Goodman Yard. I go there, and my friend when I was over break.
Rochester Market.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
And I was there. I was with my friend. My friend spotted something out of the ordinary,
Yeah.
so he stopped the car. We went around, parked there. I got out. I looked around the bend. 2 Canadian National 100 engines and a Gevo. I was like, "What are they doing here at the Goodman Yard?"
Yeah.
And then my friend says, "Oh, I just looked on the app. They're parked here because they're ready to be hauled to the West Coast." I'm like, "For the West Coast? Where? Canada? America?" And they said, "So they're going to go up towards Alberta." I'm like, I mean, yeah, we could have it lay off here, but don't you want it more up north so it's just a straightaway shot?
Yeah.
Later, I found out that the train was actually stopped there for a reason. The track was being maintained. So I was like, oh, that's why the train is stuck. So that's what I'm dealing with. I track Canadian trains mostly. I can do CSX. I've seen the Pierre Marquette 12.
I didn't realize Canadian trains were coming through here.
I knew for a fact because I actually have photos.